It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're going to be back with the LF tier list. I did one in since March, because April we didn't, we just got the new LF and everything, and then we just got some Zenkais. I kind of wanted to play it out for a little bit until this new this new LF that just came out, which was 17-18. A few days, we got a couple days. It's gonna be like a few days of me playing with the new unit, seeing people's reaction of the new unit, seeing all this stuff, me facing against the new unit, the new LF. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a new LF tier list. This is gonna be, every month is gonna, like, the video is gonna go for like 40 minutes. It might go to an hour because we always getting a new LF and all that stuff, and then the Zenkais, and then ones with the new plats like Cell. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of changes from the last one. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So first, bro, let's just start off with like the easiest one. Like let's do UI Goku. UI Goku needs help. He definitely needs help. Put him B. You guys kind of already know. Like, you play flawless with him, he's annoying to face, but once he gets hit, it's basically over. Pretty much his best team right now is to rock him on mono purple. Mono purple, you don't really see that much. You still see it, but it's not as relevant like it once was, like around November. But I just feel like that's his best team right now. He needs a plat, he needs a Zenkai, he needs both. But once he does get it, he's gonna be super annoying to face. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like that he's kind of terrible. But yeah, if you do see the 17, this is like the replacement of 17-18. So if you do see this purple 17, like, why is this purple 17? Think of it as 17-18. So yeah, we're gonna put UI Goku here. Next, Majin Vegeta. I think Majin Vegeta's in the same spot as UI Goku. I think individually he's better. I just think that there's just too many strong blue Saiyans. Vegeta clan, you're just going to rock Sword of Hope Trunks as your blue. Like, he's replaced, but I think individually he is better than UI Goku, because at least he can tank, and he can he can do some really good damage, right? UI Goku kind of relies on UI Goku is more based off like how good you are as a player, because more people can, like, a few people can make him look like a guy, while a lot of them makes him look like garbage, right? So I think I'll give the edge over Majin Vegeta just for that, because I think he's a lot easier to use. Decent. Right, let's move on to somebody else. Let's get on with Beerus. Like, where do I put Beerus? Well, I put Beerus in the same thing. Like, you don't see people rock Beerus. I would say since Beerus got a Zenkai, like, I guess he'll get the edge over them. But you don't see people rocking Beerus. Like, in terms of green guide key, people are rocking Vados. People are rocking Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. People are rocking Goku Blacks and Masu. Is rocking other green god key units, and that's pretty much the only team that he ran on, this green god key. The only reason why people are bringing him is just for the Zenkai buff for that green yellow god key team, but you're not bringing him on the field. Like God Topo, green god Topo, it is 4 other green god key units that you're using over this guy. So he'd be he at once he was the best unit in the game, right? But his time has passed, you feel me? So next we're gonna do VB. I think I'm gonna put VB A, because I just don't know. I don't think VB's like in the same spot as these guys, right? Future, God Key, like all 3 of his teams that he's on are good. It's just that he's just not the best. He's just not the best blue on that team. Future is Sword of Hope. You got Fusions, you got Ultra Gogeta, and then you have God Key. Blue God Key, I guess you could say Blue Beerus might be better. I think Blue Beerus is really solid. That might be his best team that he can say that he's like the best on his God Key, like in terms of like not being like fiddle to the other ones. I guess God Key, I guess you could say the Zenkai Blue Goku, but no one doesn't use him like that anymore as well. So I'll put him A. I don't know. He's gonna I don't know. I just don't think that he's in the same tier as these guys. So next, let's start off with someone interesting, bro. I don't want to keep doing all the low tier ones. Let's start off with like FSK. I think FSK is really interesting, right? Like, we're starting to see a lot of strong reds now, right? It's not a thing where it's like, oh, reds are bad. You're starting to see a lot more reds. It's new Android 17, 18. A lot more people are confident bringing reds. FSK, I still see FSK like do a lot of damage. Hybrids are not in the best spot, right? Right now I'm gonna put them S minus. I'm gonna put them S minus for now. I might change it up, but right now I'm putting them S minus. Next, I'm gonna put Goten. I don't think Goten deserves S minus, but I think I might just add another one where it's like A plus, maybe. I might do an A plus one, but Goten, you don't really see Goten like that, right? He's not even the best purple for hybrids, but you could do purple, red, but I just don't really see Goten like that. He's still really, really good though. A is still really, really good. It's just that you don't really see Goten like that. So I'm gonna put Goten here. Next, Super Saiyan, like Namku, right? Namku. I think Namku is A as well. It's not because he's bad, but it's just like you don't see people rocking Namku, bro. Like there's just too many strong blue Saiyans, and you're not seeing Namku being on the battlefield. You're seeing him for his Zenkai buffs, but you're not seeing him in battle. So I'm gonna put Namku over this guy. I think he has a little more value because of his Z ability. His Z ability is better. Blue Saiyans and Super Saiyans, so that's really good. You still see people rock Super Saiyans every now and then, so I think that kind of gives him, that helps him out a bit. So let me turn this down. So the next, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And you don't really see this guy at all. So I think he gets the edge over Goten too, right? His Z ability is really solid. He nullifies against purple for like for 10 title counts. He has the IT cover change. He has the counter green card. I think he's a lot more diverse than this guy. So I think I'm gonna put them there. Next, let's do someone like Evolution Vegeta. I think Evolution Vegeta is really interesting. Goku Vegeta clan. He's definitely dangerous when he gets the ball rolling. Blast base. I think right now we'll put him S minus. I think his teams are better. USS as well. I think his teams are better than FSK. I think individually he's better than this guy, but his teams, he's on better teams. So I'm gonna put him S minus right now. I might move him up. I don't know. Next, Gogeta Blue. I think Gogeta Blue is S minus. I don't think he's in the same tier as these guys. I think he's S minus. Goku Fusions, Saga some movies. Those small, all three good teams. And then is he in the same tier as FSK though? Like, no. I do see him every now and then though. And if you don't have the Kaioken Goku, or he's just a good yellow replacement. He's not bad. He's definitely not bad. He definitely needs some help with a plat or something, but I'll put him S minus. I might need to add another tier right here. I actually might need to add another tier. So we'll put an S minus here. Let's do Broly. I think since Broly's on Super Saiyan, I think that helps. He has blast armor. Would I put him over here? Would I put him over Goten? I think I'll put him over Goten. Movies though, this is the problem with Ultra Vegeta, just better in every way. Like you can't tell me one thing that he's better at than Ultra Vegeta. Unless, you know, he can ramp up higher because the more damage he hits, he can get a higher damage inflicted buff. But other than that, Ultra Vegeta is just better. Like, you know, strike cover chains. He has strike cover chains. He can nullify cover chains off of the green card. He only does it with his main ability. He has a chance to faint. I guess that's one thing that's above him, right? Other than that, like Ultra Vegeta just it's just better than this guy. Just straight up better. So he takes a huge hit going to A right here. Next, let's do Rose. Purple Rose. I think Purple Rose is kind of in this same spot as these guys, right? Like Future, perfect form cells, just the better purple Future. God Key. You don't really see that many purple God Key units. You don't really see people rocking purple God Key units. He does nullify endurance. I think that really helps him a ton. But it's like he destroys Dragon Balls, right? He has a chance. He has the extreme bleed. Nullifying endurance is really good though. Actually, I'm gonna put him here. I think Future is a really good team right now. PO is cool. I think Future's second best team right now. Not gonna lie to you. But the thing is, like, FSK is better than these guys though. team is holding him back. I don't know, bro. FSK is still dangerous. I mean, there are a lot of units that could shut him down in a sense, but I think it just hurt him is more of his team. That's the only reason I'm putting these two. I think these two have better teams than this guy. But individually, he's better than these three right here. So I'm gonna put Rose S minus. I think he definitely took a huge hit from Purple Cell's plat equip. You're gonna see more purple form cells than this Rose. Next, this one's starting to get real interesting. Not gonna lie, these units are real interesting. Ape Vegeta. Let's see. I think Ape Vegeta's best team is like Frieza Force, where you can rock him on LOE, like as that red unit. He does shut down. Arguably, people are saying the best unit in the game, Kalk and Goku. Like he completely shuts him down. Like he does extra damage to him. He takes less damage. He does all that stuff. He has endurance. I think that really helps him. The problem is his best team is LOE PO type, like that LOE type of thing. But I see a lot more people rocking 17 to 18 as that red unit for them, right? So I think he does. I think I'm gonna put him A right here because he can be ran on that team. That team is pretty solid. You know, you're not gonna rock him with Saiyan sagas. He does have endurance that does help him over these guys. And he does, like I said, he does counter like arguably the best unit in the game. That helps him a ton. He has an AoE green card. I'm gonna put him here. I think he's better than these guys just for that. And then, like I said, that Frieza Force team, you could rock him as that red for like that LOE type of team, because basically LOE is just all Friezas, right? So you can count as Frieza Force, but you can rock them there. So I definitely think he has the edge over these guys right here, for sure. All right, next, let's do Piccolo, bro. I think Piccolo, honest review, like, you know, bias, I'm gonna put him higher, but like honest review, I think individually he's better than all these guys right here, but you know, regen is hurting right now, right? It's hurting. So I'm gonna put him S minus. Put Piccolo S minus. Individually, I think he's better, but you know, even though, you know, Cell does help regen out, I just think, you know, regen still needs some more stuff. They need more synergy on a team. Like I'm starting to have a lot more difficult winning matches now. Like I'm starting to see more, like I'm starting to struggle a little bit more compared to like the couple past months. So I'm gonna put Piccolo S minus though, for sure. He's still solid, still my guy. I still get dubs with him, but I gotta be honest, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest. Kid Buu, I think Kid Buu is in the same spot, right? I think Piccolo has the edge though. He's just a tank god. This guy is squishy. Like even like when I'm facing up against 17 still just like does so much damage to Kid Buu type disadvantage, and he's still taking so much damage. FSK, like even though he's a blue unit, people are still like these red units are still doing a ton of damage to him, right? But individually, I think he's pretty scary. Like what he can do, he can stay on the field for long. It's kind of annoying to hit. Like he's like a slimy dude, right? So I think I'm gonna put him S minus. I might have to put a little tier right here. Next, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm gonna put Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, S. This guy's dangerous. GT best team is usually versus like G4, him, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Ultra Shenron. I think those three are kind of like I think that trio is like the best version of GT. You could even do like a yellow green with him, and G4. I see something like that. I think those two variants of those two trios are kind of like the best for GT. He gave me Randall Sun Fam. I don't really see people rocking Sun Fam, but on GT, this guy's dangerous. He's dangerous. Not gonna lie, that plat definitely helps him. I really hope he brings his plat back so I can farm it, because I want to farm his plat. You know what I'm saying? I want to farm his plat. So we're gonna put him S. Right. Next, it's gonna start getting real interesting. I'm gonna put Bardock. Bardock, individually, I think he's better than these guys, bro, because like, you know, he gets the endurance when the unit dies. Problem is, he's a yellow Saiyan. Why would you rock Bardock as your yellow Saiyan when you have Kalk and Goku? Pretty much, I mean, I guess because of the endurance, right? But then we have a unit like them, right, that just nullifies endurance. I mean, Saiyans is he he's not a bad unit, bro. I want like Bardock LF animation is clean. I don't know if he's A though, because I like Bardock. I think a lot of people are tweaking on Bardock, but it's just like Kaioken Goku, just the better yellow Saiyan. Like, why would you not just rock him over Bardock? I think that really hurt Bardock. Pretty much gonna rock more on a Saiyan team, but whenever you rock Saiyans, you might as well rock the Kaioken Goku. I think he's better than GB. I think he kind of suffers the same problem as FSK. I mean, he does like his comeback last stand is pretty dangerous. So I might have to just re-look at this. I'll definitely have to re-look at this. Actually, I might actually put Evolution Vegeta. Because Evolution is more, he has more value on different teams than Rose. Rose is kind of just future. I might put FSK actually. I might put FSK over this guy too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for sure. Next, I'm going to do basically really Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta. Where do I put Super Vegeta? I don't really see Super Vegeta as much like I used to, bro. Like Mono Purple, Super Saiyans, Fusions. Even though Fusions, sometimes people don't really rock him as like the core. It's usually like Kaioken Goku, Ultra Gogeta, Gogeta 4, or it's like Oob, Ultra Gogeta G4, or it's like G4, Ultra Gogeta. Anybody else? I think it's really just those three. Like, you know, he's not really. He's on the Fusions team, but it's not like every match is like, oh, I'm bringing what's his name? I'm bringing Gogeta. I mean, I'm bringing Super Vegeta. I think he's really good. I think his combat mechanic is insane. Like just the fact that he gets the double card draw speed with his main ability and stuff. He can destroy, cancel enemies, upgrades. I think that really helps. I think the only thing that kind of hurts him is his blue card. Like if you do a long range blue card, you miss. It's over for this guy. A lot of strong yellows. I think he's in between S and S plus. I'm gonna give him S plus for now. I'm gonna give him S plus. Let's do CMZ. CMZ. I think I'm gonna give him the S over Super Saiyan 4 Goku. CMZ is scary. I think a lot of people starting to see that. God Key. He shuts down the Kaioken Goku as well, bro. He does extra damage to Saiyans. He pops the green card, locks you in, nullifies his blue. He kills you, destroys your cards. He nullifies his nerves when he pops his main. He has death buffs. I think he is very versatile. I think the problem is you need to get him at like the 9 stars because he's pretty much squishy like this guy, but at least he can heal every time he lands a cord and stuff. I'm gonna put him S. Future's really, really good. I think that 17, 18 is just the better red, not gonna lie. So I think that would kind of hurt his ranking a little bit because if this was before they was announced, he would be a lot. I think I would probably put him S plus, but they're just the better red. Although the future is more strike based, they're just the better red. But God Key PO, I think his value has definitely went up for sure. Like really well. So I'm gonna put him S for now. Next, let's do now. This like I said, it's getting real interesting, bro. Let's put Frieza. Frieza, best team. He's on the best team in the game is LOE. I would say. Yeah, I'll just say LOE is his best team, but is he core though? I don't know if he's not core. I don't really like what I mean by core is like you're not gonna bring him every single game. Like usually LOE is perfectly fine without him being on the battlefield. You can do like Revival Frieza, Green Frieza, Full Power Frieza, right? You can do that type of thing. You can do Yellow Blue, LOE. You can do all those type of teams, right? He's not gonna be always on the battlefield every time, but when he does be on the battlefield, just the extra blue card and the support damage he does is really nice. I think the fact that he has the green card that can mobilize you, reduce sub count, he can nullify cover change when he pops the main. He has card draw speed, pretty annoying. You know, strike cover change too. Right now, I'm gonna put him S for now. I think I might give him S plus because his team is the best right now. That helps a lot. I'm actually gonna put him S. I'm actually gonna put him S plus. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put him S plus. Yeah, I'm gonna put him S plus. Next, G4. I'm gonna put G4Z. I still hate this guy. I still hate dealing with this guy, bro. Tanky unit. You know, he has 2 universe cover chains. He can, you know, the blue card quick animations. You know, he has a sense for killing revival. Nullifies against purple. He gets card draw speed. He gets immunity. He can heal, bro. Blast Storm. I think I already said Blast Storm, but I think this guy is Z. I definitely think this guy is Z for sure. I think he's Z. Next, Future Han. I think Future Han value actually increases because of 17 and 18, bro. But I think it also hurts them too because they counter him because he's a Super Saiyan unit. They do extra damage to Saiyans and Super Saiyans. He's a Super Saiyan. No fire cover change, right? Like he's a red, that's a yellow, you know. But the fact that you can rock, they're on the same team together though too. So you can kind of do like a red, yellow, blue, like them, these 2 together, these 3 together, right? So I honestly think that his value kind of just stays the same in a sense. He's also universal. Like you can rock him. You don't even have to rock him on Future for him to do what he does best, right? So I don't know if he's more valuable than Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta is better individually, but he just has so much value. His defense ain't the best. I think his defense is not good, but everything else he does is really nice. You know, you can't be mad at it. I think he just has more value than Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta is better individually, but he doesn't need to be on Future and stuff, right? He can be on literally any team. Mono Purple, you still see Mono Purple though. You know, Super Saiyans, you still kind of see that. Fusions, I don't know, maybe I might switch this, maybe. I don't know, bro. I just see like he literally ran on any team. If you need an endurance unit, you just throw him out there, right? But you know, you got a unit like Full Power Frieza that kind of just stops both of these guys. So it's interesting. I don't know. It's interesting for sure. Next, Revival Gohan. I think Revival Gohan S. I just never been scared of Revival Gohan. I think he has value still. I think he's right here. Yeah, I think he's right here. I don't know. Like when I have a yellow, like when you have a yellow unit against this guy, it's like, oh, like, you know, you're not worried about this guy. I think when he transforms, he's still scary. He has the fast green card. But I just never been scared of this guy. Maybe because I always rock I love Piccolo. But I just feel like any other yellow units that in the game are just like, they just kind of just like go through this guy. Pause. Like it is like, oh yeah, first life. Like we just shred his first life, and then, you know, like I just don't think he's just that guy. Like no one, like if you have a yellow unit, you're not scared of this guy. So I'm gonna put him S-, I think. Jiren's interesting. I think that people rock him on the PO's team. He does do extra damage to Saiyans. I feel like it sucks because his buffs relies off people rushing. So if you don't have a team, if you don't have a unit that just nullifies endurance, or just a really strong yellow that can just shred through him, then it's gonna be annoying. He's gonna be annoying to deal with. But I just feel like the top teams has some type of way of dealing, like just nullifying endurance in some type of way. Like Ultra Gogeta and Fusions, you have 17, 18 that nullifies endurance just by breathing. You have Full Power Frieza that just nullifies endurance by breathing, also yellow. So I think this guy, I mean, USS is his best team. I think I'm still going to respect him because he's on the same team as the best unit in the game, right? Kyle King Goku. I'm putting him S. I might have to drop him S-, not gonna lie. I'm just not scared of Jiren. I'm just like, you know, one thing that you get scared of is when he pops the green card and has a chance at fading you. I think that's pretty much the scary part about him. Also, I do hate that he does increase your card cost by 10. I think that's pretty annoying. But other than that, it's like the best team, they all have some type of way of just nullifying endurance in some way, you know. So I'm gonna put him S. Now it gets real interesting. We got Sword Old Trunks. I think Sword Old Trunks, although he's more restricted on Vegeta Clan and in Future, I think that his value definitely went up, right? Like I think the fact that since he's red, I know they can switch to the 18 and do extra damage to blues, but I think he's S plus, bro. I think he goes up. The fact that this green Vegeta gets his Zenkai, he also supports this guy really well. Really well. They have great synergy. He's just a tank. He's a tanky endurance unit more than this guy, so he has a better chance of surviving a rush compared to this guy. Like, say for example, a unit that nullifies endurance rush and like full power Frieza, he has a better chance of surviving it than this guy for sure. Gauge, once he gets his gauge, he's a totally different animal. But Future's second best team, and he's definitely the best blue. He's definitely core on Future. Well, I'm gonna put him S plus. I'm gonna give him an edge over these guys. Goku Vegeta is interesting. Goku Vegeta, Goku Vegeta. Is he Z or is he S plus? I still hate this unit. You know, Mono Purple is his best team. God Key, he keeping around on God Key. Vegeta Clan, you can rock him over Vegeta Clan. Not a lot of people really rock him over Vegeta Clan. You can do Sun Fam, you know, people rock Sun Fam movies. He's really flexible on the team that he can be ran on. The healing thing is annoying, but I just feel like I'm not as scared like as him anymore. Like I still hate dealing with him. I hate dealing with him, but it's not like, oh shoot, like I gotta really like, you know, I feel like I'm more worried about some other units over this guy on like the team that he's ran on. Like God Key, I'm more worried about Kaioken Goku over this guy, or this green Vegeta over this guy. I'm gonna put him S plus. Just the healing, I think individually, I don't know, bro. Like, is he below Trunks? I'm not. Individually, he's better than Trunks, but he's flexible too now. Do I put him over? I hate dealing with this guy more than Trunks. I think since I have DKP, like I'm not as like worried dealing with the Trunks. And then when I do rock, like say I do rock LOE, I have this guy or this guy that just nullifies endurance. So I think that it kind of hurts this guy a little bit since he does the whole nullifying endurance thing. This guy. But then he also doesn't really tank as well too. I'll be seeing him getting like one combo. Like I had a 3-star and I just one combo him. But he's also annoying to deal with. I'm gonna put him here. Green Vegeta. Where do I put Green Vegeta? Green Vegeta is interesting. Green Yellow is a really strong Gaki setup. I don't really see that team like that. Like it was ran like a lot. I think a few people. I think there's a good amount of people that still rock Green Yellow Gaki. But once this guy got his plat, this Cell got his plat, and then once this guy got announced, like I don't really see Green Yellow as like really. I don't see Green Yellow at all. Future, this guy can be ran on Future. The only problem with Future now is that this guy buffs Vegeta Clan and God Key every time he lands a strike or blast guard, and like 2 of the core units does not have Vegeta Clan or God Key on their tags, right? So he can't really support these 2 guys, right? But he's still the best green for Future. But I'm starting to see people bringing Goku Black Zamasu because like the fact that you can't really prioritize his little buffs that he does for those tags because of these guys. I see people rock green Goku Black Zamasu every now and then. I still feel like he's better. Like say for example, you rock him and Shoto Trunks. That's the deadly duo. He locks in with the ult card. He ramps up pretty nice. He's a tank. He reduces the sub count. Nullifies his purple for 3 timer counts when his allies gets hit. I think that's really valuable. Very valuable. Green Yellow, God Key, Vegeta Clan can be ran on in the future. Definitely the best Zenkai in the game, for sure. I'm gonna put him S. I don't think he's Z. Now, we have the last 3 units. So I'm gonna start out with Full Power Frieza. I still think Full Power Frieza has the edge over G4. LOE's the best team. Blastormer gets his banners back. AoE blue card. He reduces something with his green card. What else? He gets Zenkai buffed. He destroys Dragon Balls, bro. He has blast cover chains. Like I just hate LOE as a team. I hate dealing with it. I definitely think they deserve to get the buffs. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely think they deserve to be the best team. But the passive play style I hate. But extra damage to Saiyans, he nullifies endurance like units like these, bro. Like he does extra damage to Saiyans, right? Like Saiyan, right? Saiyan. So I feel like he answered the meta very, very, like a lot better than G4. A lot better. So I'm gonna put G4 under this guy. Now we gotta talk about Cell. Cell gets the plat, and this guy is dangerous. He's really good, bro. I see a lot more people having less difficulty getting his gauge, especially if you get the red slot on the last slot of his equipment, of his plat equip. I just see a lot more people, even me, I'm having a lot more easier time just getting his gauge quicker, right? I think it's the key recovery and just the fact that you get up to 35, which really helps. Also, that extra 15 to health makes him a lot more tankier. Really nice. He can destroy his Dragon Balls twice, I believe, or 3 times. Extra damage to Saiyans and hybrids. He also has the sense for killing revival, destroying 4 Dragon Balls. Card draw speed permanently. His ult card can hit like a truck. He does a lot. Now the question is, do I put him over Frieza, or do I put him? Do I think he's the second best LF in the game? But I think, in my opinion, I think he's better than G4. Future is really good. I think Future, like I said, is the second best team. I think he's definitely the best purple Future regen. You can rock him on regen. Regen ain't really, they're not really a top team. PO, you can rock him on PO, right, with this Frieza, which is pretty nice, but I just feel like he has more structure on the Future team, bro. And I don't think this guy edges out this Frieza because Frieza's on the best team. But I'm gonna put him better. I'm gonna put him better than G4 for sure. I'm gonna put him better than G4. Now we have the last unit, 17 to 18, bro. This 17 to 18 does so much. Like, there's so much about the kit that I still kind of be forgetting about, bro. The green card that can nullify color change. They can destroy Dragon Balls when they're on the 18 side and switches. They can heal. They also have support balls, bro. Every time they finish their combo, they support the allies. So what you do is like maybe land your combo, and then after that you maybe drop combo and you tap again, so you get more support buffs. Right, like this guy gets support buff after the enemy combo is over, but he gives support buff after their combo is over. So really interesting. Glass cover change. They can take away your vanish from 18, bro. That's a really good green card right there. Both of them can nullify cover change off their green card. Extra damage to Saiyans, nullify endurance. They can switch their tag unit as well. It sucks because we kind of have to base them off the boost, which is the only thing that's annoying. So that means they have the edge over all these units because they're getting that extra defense and damage with the extra 20% damage. But if I have to gauge them right now, bro, I think they're the best. They're the best LF in the game. I think they're the best LF in the game. Some people are thinking like they're not, but man, I hate dealing with them. I hate dealing with them. People literally are rocking them as their ran for LOE. You guys hate LOE, right? Like, you know, the fact that they're PO, all the LOE units are basically PO besides the green Frieza. I think green Frieza doesn't have PO, but everybody else is PO. Like yellow Frieza, purple Frieza, blue Frieza. You rock them as their red. And guess what? He destroyed Dragon Balls too. Like, that team is full of, or known for destroying Dragon Balls, and he also destroyed This unit destroyed Dragon Ball as well. This and nullifies endurance. You have 2 units that just nullify endurance right next to each other. Like, how do you, like, bro, like, that's so annoying to deal with. Destroy Dragon Balls together. Support buffs as well. He also has ways of supporting his allies. I think he's the best. I think this tag unit is the best in the game. I might be tweaking, but even me rocking my 3 stars, they do a lot, bro. I hate them in a good way. Like, I hate facing against them, but when I use them, like, yes sir, you feel me? But I think they're the best LF in the game. I think Frieza's second because you can rock them together. They're on the best team. But he does do a lot of damage. Frieza, but once they go to blue 18, Frieza does more damage than them. Frieza works Frieza does extra damage to Saiyans. I think this is a tier list. Now, let me re-look at this and be like, is this right? I think Bardock is better. I think. See, but then like I don't even see Rose at all. But Rose is just on a better team than Bardock. But I think individually Bardock is better. But I think you're just not going to ever use Bardock like that. That's the thing that I just came to realize. Like, you're just not going to use Bardock if you have Goku and Goku. So I guess I would just give it the edge to Rose. But I just don't see Rose no more either. Because the cell just kind of just takes his spot, bro. Like, just literally just takes his spot on Future. But Rose can definitely do his thing too, because he's on the second best team. I think that I'm gonna give him the edges because he's on the second best team. FSK, I think individually better than these guys. I think his team is just not up there. This Gohan, I think his Gohan is pretty scary still. I just feel like if you have a yellow, you can just deal with him. I'm gonna put FSK here. I think FSK. I still hate dealing with FSK. Even though there's other ways of taking away his buffs, you gotta have certain units for that. I still hate FSK. I think I'm not worried at all against this Gohan. I think Evolution Vegeta just has the edge more off his teams than FSK. FSK is better. I think Jiren is S. This Goku is dangerous. CMZ is dangerous. I just think that CMZ would have been like here. But this guy is just the better red. God Key, he can be ran on. PO, like you rather rock this guy or just rock them together. Frieza just helps because he's just on the LOE team. He's not like, you don't bring him every single time though. He's not that good enough where you bring him every single time, but he's still really good. Super Vegeta is really solid. I think Frieza Gohan is universally really good. Goku Vegeta is really solid. Green Vegeta, God Key, Future, G4 is still really solid. So yeah, I think this is it, man. I think I did a pretty good job. I think the biggest thing that a lot of people might say with my tier list might be because maybe my Z tier is over G4. I know a lot of people love G4, but man, I'm just not. I don't know, like just that Fusion's team, like he does extra damage to Saiyans, they do extra damage to Saiyans, they do extra damage to Saiyans, like, like, I mean, I don't know. I think these three are better. This is my tier list for sure. Vegeta, I would put Vegeta at Z. I would have put him at Z if it wasn't for these guys, because for the red for Future before they got announced was Corrupted, which was a God Key unit, and then purple was Rose, which was a God Key unit. So then all like his buffs that he does every time he lands an attack would have helped the team a lot more because they fulfill that tag thing. But since they're like, they don't have the, like I said, like I explained it, that's why I put him S+. Trunks is really solid. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it for sure. Yeah, so that's it with this video. Let me know what you guys think. What you guys think about the tier list. I think this is a pretty good tier list. I'm gonna respect all you guys' opinions. You guys might say that there's some units you might put over, and give me a reason too. Don't be like G4 is the best. Like, I want to see why you put G4 over these three units. All right, why do you put maybe Goku Vegeta over these two? You know what I'm saying? I like interacting with you guys because that's what's part of the tier list. I don't want you guys to be like Goku Vegeta's better and not explain. Like, have a reason. Every time I place a unit, I had a reason why I placed them at certain positions, right? I don't just place them just to place them. I have a reason. So I want to hear you guys' reason on if you guys was to change something up, what would be your reason? I like to interact with you guys. But that's it for this vid. Interesting. It's interesting, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. You're a man, and I'm out. Peace.